hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Today we've got live with lovely Shamela, with beautiful project, with Savannah collection, yes?
Savannah, yes, that's right. We're doing like a bridge fold card today. Hi, Roberta.
Hello, Roberta.
It's something that's been done very often, but I thought the Savannah range would make a really lovely, dimensional and interactive card. So that's what we're doing today.
Well, you are doing beautiful cards.
I'm the card lady. So I know we've got a couple of people in the house, but my thing has frozen up, so I can't see who's there. Maybe you can see who's logging in.
Yeah, we've got Roberta, we've got Anita from Australia. Hello, ladies.
I'm just trying to find myself so I can see the comments. It says we live.
Yeah, don't forget, don't forget, like and share the live and tag your friend for pizza box on Monday.
Yeah. There we go. I've got it. There's Anita. Oh, my feed is a little bit delayed. Hi, Anita.
Yes,
hi,
always
Sylvia from Portugal.
Hello, Sylvia.
All the regulars are here. I hope I don't disappoint today.
Oh, definitely no. Definitely not. Maybe you can show us your project.
What happened was I only had one set of the papers, so I had to put the project together, take pictures, and then dismantle it again so I can use it today. So
all right.
I want to show you.
We've got Belinda. Hello, Belinda.
Hi, Belinda. How are you? So yeah, you'll have to wait until the end to see the project, unfortunately.
Okay, that's gonna be more interesting.
More interesting. Okay, I agree. We'll keep them in suspense, but it's really cute. I love it.
Yeah, we've got more friends. We've got Sarah, Catherine, Sylvia Lopez,
Hi,
Fernanda
Sylvia.
from Brazil. Hello, everyone.
Welcome.
It's good to see everyone.
Stamperia always has a lovely full house.
Yes.
We've got very loyal people who join every single day. I wish I could be here every day, but life gets in the way, you know.
I'm lucky enough that I start work afternoon. Then I'm lucky enough to watch every single live on, well, almost sometimes. Well,
yeah.
Something happened and I'm not watching, but usually I'm watching every single live. Then, hello, Valeria.
Hi, Valeria. Yeah, my time, unfortunately, is when people pop in to come and buy things at the shop. So I used to walk around with my phone and have it playing while I'm assisting a customer, but it's not very professional. So yeah, I had to just leave it by the wayside. So some days I can. Hi, Omar. And some days
Hi, Omar. Hi, Omar.
Hello, Blanche. Wow, we've got nice 27 people in the house. That's wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready to start your project?
I'm ready to flip my camera. You must just give me a few minutes so I can adjust everything and see my so my desk will be visible, and you can put something on.
Okay, I will show New Cosmos Infinity. Somebody didn't show yet.
Oh, wow. I didn't know there's a New Cosmos. That's awesome.
Actually,
oops. Sorry.
Hello everybody, I am Cristina Radovan, a mixed media artist from Barcelona, and today I am grateful and very happy to introduce my new collection with Stamperia, Cosmos Infinity.
Oh, okay.
I'm here. Can you see everything okay?
Yes, everything is fine.
Okay. I can't believe how stunning those new things are. There's so many needs now again. You just think you got everything you want, and then you see more stuff that you need.
Well, there is coming much more stuff in the
Wow.
next few days. And as Anna said, remember to send email to your trusted store to book your Cosmos collection by Kristina Radovan.
Wow, it's awesome. I actually had someone ask me if I had it, and I said yes, but now I'm realizing that she could have been referring to the new one and not the old version, because we still sell quite a lot of the old one.
Well, I think that collection is very pretty. Doesn't matter old or new one.
Yeah.
But still, I think that's gonna be amazing. I can't wait.
I know. I always say that Stamperia paper you can't appreciate in digital format. You have to see, touch, and feel that paper yourself before you can actually believe how gorgeous all the different layers on the paper is. That's what I love so much about it. You know, it's not just the blue. You will have different colors of blue and green and different watermark features and stuff. That excites me greatly with paper. I love paper. So
hello everyone. And Danka, yes, Shamela today is working.
Yes, it's me, Shamela, crafty gal.
Hello, crafty AM. Hello, Tunde. Hello, happy everyone who we didn't say hello, but it's impossible because comments going so quick,
so fast. Well, like I said, today we're working with the Savannah paper collection, and I had to dismantle my card again, so we'll start from scratch. But what I do have with me is, just so I can give you the, I cut that page up. So if somebody knows what the SBBL number of Savannah is, let me know. I actually cut up the back sheet. And then I've got the die cuts with me as well, which is DFL DC58. So we may use some of the die cuts. And then I've also got one of the chippies, which we could possibly use. I'm not sure yet. We're going to kind of fly by the seat of our pants today. This is SCB 128. I love the trees on there. I think they're really cool. And then for the base of our card, the designer paper we're using comes from the big sheet, but I think it's also available as a loose sheet as SBB 868. And you see, I've made lots of notes for myself.
You always have notes with your
always have notes, otherwise I will get lost.
Shamela, Omar is saying you are so lovely. We really appreciate how you represent our beautiful brand.
Oh, thank you, Omar. You're really kind. Right. So I've made some notes for you guys. And this is the cutting guide for today's card. So your base is going to be 11.5 by 6 inches. And I've tried my best to go and find the centimeter version, but you're going to have to double check mine because I'm not very good with centimeters. I'm an inch girl. So just double check the centimeter measurements with it. I'm going to cut off screen. So I'm going to cut my base to 11.5 by 6 inches. And the inside bridge of my card is 6 1/8 by 2 inches. And there's an outside edge, which is 8 3/8 by 2 inches. So just give me 2 seconds and I'll just cut that quickly.
Yes, sure. Caroline is saying you are always well prepared.
I have to be. So there's the base, and then we need 2 inches. So I'm using a 12 by 12 sheet of card, and because the 2 bridges are both 2 inches, I'm first cutting the 2-inch piece so that we got the width, you know, the length of it, and then you can chop it down to whatever size you need. I hope that makes sense. So the one is 6 1/8 and 8 3/8.
Kathy, I am happy Friday. Yes, it's Friday. It's Friday. Weekend is coming.
Everybody's happy when it's Friday. Okay. So we've got all our pieces. I hope you took the notes down. And we're going to score now. So we're scoring the main body of the card first. And we're scoring with our long side of the card against the top of your scoreboard. And so we're going to score. I'll put this, where can I put it so you can see it? I'll put it there. Okay, so we're scoring at 1.5 inches, 3 inches, 8.5, and 10. And then the inside bridge, we are scoring at, I'll just flip it like this so that I know I'm getting 1/2 inch on either side. So that's the only scoring that we're going to be doing for this card. So the base of the card at 1.5, 3 inches, 8.5, and 10. And then your small piece, which is 6 1/8, 1/2 inch on either side. Okay.
Sunday is saying, Omar, I see new catalog of Christmas collection too. My favorite is the Cozy Winter. Absolutely gorgeous. Yes, as I saw catalog yesterday, and oh my God. I'm always crazy about Christmas stuff, Christmas projects. This is the most busy time of the year for me to create projects. And I can't imagine what I'm going to do this year with all those stuff.
Somebody actually asked me already about the ephemera. I love this idea of ephemera. I think it's a really cool idea. And the fact that it's self-adhesive just makes it so much better.
Yes, so, I love ephemera as well. You don't have to fussy cut.
You don't. That's so cool. So if you have never scored or folded before, I know I repeat this all the time, but there's always a new person in the house. You've got your dented side, which is the side that you actually scored on. And then you have a bubble side on the other side. Now, we always fold towards the bubble because the paper fibers just folds a whole lot easier. And with everything, when you score, burnish it nicely so that you get a good crisp crease on your fold lines.
Now, sorry. Yeah. Melanie is asking what you're actually creating. I know it's card, but I'm not familiar with those fancy names of the cards.
It's called, I think it's called a bridge fold card. A bridge fold card.
Hello, Mary. Hello, Marisol. It's good to see more people coming.
So we've got the 4 score lines here, and the 2 internal lines will go towards the inside, and then the one on the outside will be folded back like that. So let's do that again. The inside fold goes towards the inside, and the outside fold folds to the back. And that is your card base. Okay. Now I'm going to show you my notes for how I actually cut up the sheet of paper, because I wanted to utilize, you all know me, I like to use the page to its maximum capacity. So for this piece, our outside bridge is going to fit here. This is where that sits. Okay, and I'm going to be using this bottom piece because we also need to kind of tell a story when we make a card. That's how I think about it. I tell a story. So this is going to be the water's edge. And then this section here is going to be the inside of our card. So we've got a base, a scenery. I'm going to use this side of the paper for the small bridge that we created. This one, which is going to layer on the inside of that card. And then the borders we're going to be using for the outside and the inner border of the card. All right, now I'm going to bring my cutting trimmer onto the screen so you can see how I'm cutting.
Spectrum, Shamela is doing bridge card.
Okay, so we're going to cut off that bottom piece first, and that needs to be 1 3/4 by 8 inches. So I'm going to cut the length first. 1 3/4. Sorry, it's a bit difficult to see the measurements with the camera right in the middle.
Teresa is saying she can't believe you can get all that out of one sheet of 12 by 12. Well, if you plan everything very, very properly and you are precise, definitely you can. And I'm more than sure that Shamela is still going to have some papers left.
I am definitely going to have some paper left. There will be paper left, I promise. Right, and so the next piece...
with your trimmer.
Oh, this is, you know, I did so much research before I bought this trimmer, but I'm not sorry because this is such an awesome trimmer. I love it. The only thing I despise about it is the fact that the 5.5 and 6, the 6 is not exactly precise. You can't find the 6, but I don't mind. I don't mind measuring 6 inches, but everything else is amazing because it's got centimeter and inches. And it's self-sharpening. That's why I bought it. I love it. So the next piece is 3 7/8 by 5 3/8. But I'm first going to cut off the part for the tree, which is the 3 7/8 piece. So I need to flip that. I can measure it. So we've got 3 7/8. And so that's the inside scenery of our card by 5 3/8. So it's 1, 2, 3. When I count inches, I just count the lines on my scope on my trimmer. So I keep track of how I need to how I measure. Okay, so this is the piece that we're going to use for the inside bridge. Like that, and then that's going to go like that, so you'll have a continuation almost of the trees and the scenery on your card. So this is my ruler. I just want to double check. That was 2 inches, and so I need about 1 7/8.
Tricia is saying that page is very beautiful. Yeah, so true.
Oh, it's a lovely page, lovely. So I'm cutting this a little bit off there because I want those trees, and then I'm going to trim it on the other side again. That's what I sometimes do if I want a specific part of the paper.
Sarah is saying that she can't work with inches.
She can't. I can't work with centimeters. I think it's very cumbersome.
Depends which project I'm doing. Sometimes for me it's much more easy to work with inches, but well, most of the time I'm working with centimeters.
I work mostly in inches because, you know, most of the tutorials online works in inches, and if you're following tutorials, you tend to follow in whatever metric system the person is using. So I tend to use inches most of the time.
Well, I get tired when I'm watching tutorials and they giving me measurement in inches because I have no idea.
You know, inches are really very easy to use.
As long as they are 4 inches, I'm fine.
No, but Okay, let me tell you how I figured out the inch thing. I think it's easy. So let me just put something under here so you can actually see the markings. So in 1 inch, you have 8/1/8 of an inch. So these little 8 increments in there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right?
Yes.
And a quarter inch is 2. So 1, 2 is a quarter. And a half is 4. So I just think 2, 4, 6, 8. That's how I work it out. So for me, it's a lot easier than measuring in centimeters. I don't know. It's just that my brain is wired that way already.
And now we have discussion how we are, how everybody are measure in centimeters of inches.
Yeah.
Caroline is saying for me it's easier with inches. She's from Germany and everybody crafting there in centimeters. Yes, that's true. Same as in Poland. But I prefer crafting in inches. I live in UK and I'm crafting in centimeters, then totally opposite.
I suppose we all have our favorite.
Yes, of course. Well, and whatever is working for us, it's fine.
Yeah.
We don't have to change that.
No, I as long as, and you know what, with the internet you can just Google how much is 1.5 inches in centimeters. It's so easy now. We don't have to stress about that.
Exactly.
Okay. And
hello, Anya. Hello, Kasia.
And then we're going to cut the borders for the outside of our card. So I'm just going to take off the little strip at the end. And my border is 1 3/8 by 5 7/8. So I'm first going to cut 1 3/8. So 1 1/4, 1 3/8. So that's the one border. And there's the other border, and it needs to be 5 7/8 long. So that is the problem with this one. You don't get that 5 7/8, so you have to physically measure it with a ruler. That's the only problem.
The paper is coming in inches, so she worked with inches.
Yeah, I love inches. And yet we work in centimeters in South Africa. We don't work in inches. I think inches is an American thing. So we work on the metric system here. So but once you figure it out, then it's quite easy. So let's get that 5 7/8. You see, now I know 5 7/8 is the line just before the number 6. And just to see that pencil mark. And I'm sorry I didn't cut the papers beforehand. I just wanted to show you guys how I planned the cut of this particular page, so that if you want to replicate the card, you'll be able to know how to cut up the sheet and not waste. So you see, we still have this beautiful, oh my gosh, look at that side. This is a stunning sheet of card. Love it. Okay, now we've got all our elements, and I am going to just edge my card with ink, because I can't do anything without edging. And the other day I did my live on my Facebook group, and you know, my inks are all in a drawer just behind me, so that I can just turn around and take it out. And I opened the drawer and there's nothing in the drawer. My daughter had taken all the inks home, so she was busy with her. And I opened the drawer and I'm like, what? My inks are all gone, guys. My inks are all gone. So, but she just lives in the house behind me. So they pop in and out all the time. And she's into journaling. So she needed inks to
she needs inks.
do some things for a journal. And I said, it's
Shamela, this is
Wednesday.
a good idea for birthday or Christmas present. Bunch of inks. For daughter.
But her space is very limited. She crafts on the dining room table, which means she's got to pack up every time she's done. It's not fun if you don't have, a dedicated space for your crafting. So
yes, I know.
She takes things away and then she brings it back when she's done because she doesn't have a lot of room to keep everything. So that's going to go there. This is
Not
the
so long
boring
ago was I doesn't have craft room, then I have to craft on coffee table.
Yeah, it's not
then
nice.
I know how it was that time.
It's not fun to have to pack up every time. And I mean, sometimes I do a live and then it's late, so I can just walk away and leave it till the next day to clean up and sort out. You can close the door. But if you have to work in your shared space, then you got to clean up every time. And crafting is a messy thing, man. We mess a lot.
Yes.
You can have a neat and tidy desk for all of 2 minutes. Start making once you make a project, it gets messy.
Of course. But I don't mind that mess.
No, I love it.
I love that one. As long as I can create, I don't mind to have dirty fingers, sticky fingers with glue, paints everywhere.
I did a little canvas for one of my I've got another section of my my whole house is a craft house. My children always say if I have to sell this house, they will say 1 bedroom house with craft house. So I occupy 2 rooms in this house. One is my office and the other one is my craft room. And then I have a space for my shop. So I use this whole house. Okay, so we've got all our goodies edged and now we can start to assemble. So I'm first going to put down, look how beautiful this back. You see what I mean when I say all the different layers of colors on a Stamperia page. It is such a sin to
pick up which one you want to use.
It's very hard to decide. But I don't know. I feel sad when I have to stick that side down now because that side speaks to me so much. That's it.
Helen is saying that her family moan at her about the stuff that she make. Well, because they doesn't understand you.
No. I mean, I can sit for hours and just play here and I'll forget about the time. My poor husband won't get food. He starves most of the time because I forget to feed.
Well, few times happened to me that I burned something because I forget.
Oh, you know what? How I solved that problem, Agnieszka? I got myself an instant pot because you put everything in the pot and you walk away and it won't burn because I cannot cook. I'll cook on gas. So if you turn yourself for like 2 seconds, and for me, I will come into the craft room and say, I'm just going to fetch something quickly and I'll get completely sidetracked and I'll forget that I came to fetch something. And my food will burn. I burn food all the time. It's a terrible thing.
I totally understand that. It's not just you, Shamela. It's not just you. When my granddaughter was younger and I have to pick her up from school, then I set up alarm to don't forget.
Yeah.
It's the time.
I have to do the same thing. I like that green on top there, so I'm going to use that so that we can see it at the top of that. card.
Cindy is saying, love this collection, Savannah, and your card project with it. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
And we have more friends coming. Hello, Lamia. Adulting and providing food is so overrated. Yes. I totally agree, Belinda.
You know, Belinda, when I'm in this craft room and I hear like cups in the kitchen, then I know Shafiq has already given up on me and he's decided to make a cup of coffee for himself. Then I feel bad. Then I rush to the rescue and I say, "Oh, are you hungry?" Because you know, with us, when we get busy, we forget to eat.
Yes, that's another truth. Katja is saying the paper on the sides look like film slides from. From
they
here.
do.
Yes,
they do.
Yeah,
It's so cool. I love it. So I was thinking, let me see. I've got a selection of things here that I cut out. So this I cut, oh, that's a die cut. Let me see. These ones I cut out from the back sheet, I think it was, of the 12 by 12. And what I did was I actually mounted it onto another piece of board. So I cut them out and then I stuck it onto a piece of craft card and then I cut it out so that it's a little bit more sturdy. I did the same with most of those, but I also got some of the die cuts here. And this one is so cute. Look how cute this is.
Yeah, they are very lovely. Katja is saying that she forget it as well. And Tunde is saying if alone home, I make dish for more days in order to
me
have
too.
more time to craft. Well, if I'm gonna be alone at home, I'm not gonna be cook at all.
I know, yes.
That's for sure.
Sandwich. Yeah. So
I can live just on coffee as long as I can create.
I always cook for 2 days. So we used to, and plus it's just my husband and myself. The kids are all gone and married, so they've moved out. So we're not very fussy eaters. We'll eat anything. And especially if I'm busy, you'll say, "Oh no, don't worry. We can just have a sandwich tonight. It's fine."
That's very good. Very good.
Yeah, no, I'm very lucky. I have to tell you, I'm very, very lucky. So this is going to go on the inside. Did I use the right piece of card though? Let me see. Because I kind of feel like I may have gotten my cards mixed up on my desk here. Let's see.
Blanche saying she really admire you and your perfection with measurements.
I try to be as precise as possible. So this one, I've made a note for myself to say I must place it 3/4 inches from the bottom. So we shall just do a measurement. You see, 3/4 inches is only 3 lines, 3 bold lines. So that's there. And I'm just going to draw another line in here. And I hope I can see it. So we are going to, where's my line? I can't see the line. Let's do another. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to place this more or less in the middle here. And I'm going to use the line as a guide and place it down like that because I've got some double-sided tape on here. I'm just going to eyeball the middle. Okay, and then I'm going to fold that closed and just see. Hold on, I got a bit of tape overhang, which is not good.
I think your card is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Same.
So then I'm going to fold this like that and make sure that this is in line with that line and just stick that down. Now let me find the... There we go. Okay. And so now we've got that center panel there. Oh man, I didn't stick it nicely. 1 second.
Caroline is saying she loves your card. I have to make something like this, perhaps with other paper. I don't have this collection.
Oh, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. Okay.
Well, it's very difficult to catch up with all new collections coming out.
It's hard. It is hard to keep tabs. So I just need to make sure that they're in line. Apologies. Let me just do some running repairs here quickly. I've got some undo here. Let me find it.
I think Sylvia is saying it's beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't know Spanish.
Oh, you don't understand? Well, you know, at least you understand more than one language. I can only understand English and Afrikaans, and that's about it.
Well, I understand. I can't speak Russian too much. It's shame because I was learning at school. But I would say I understand 60-70% of Russian.
That's good.
But I never use that language, as you know, with conversation. That's and that was ages ago. I'm not going to say how.
That is
how long time ago.
That's the problem, you know, with a language. You have to use it all the time. Otherwise, you lose it. I think back to when I was at school, and I look back at how well I wrote in English, you know, my comprehension and compositions. But because we don't write letters and stuff anymore, you lose that ability to use words. Oh, this is now me making a mess. Sorry, guys. I should have just gone a little bit more to the middle, yeah.
Yeah, there was before comment from Crafty. She never keep any drinks on her working table because she spilled coffee all over her project.
That's me too, guys. That's why I don't have. I never have water or anything on my desk because it will always end up all over the place. I'm very clumsy.
Well, also putting brushes into coffee or drinking. It's very common with crafter.
I've done it many times, so I know exactly what you're saying.
Caroline is saying coffee is only good for junk journals.
There we go. That's a lot better. Right, so we've got that. And then I'm going to just attach this to this. It should have been a lot more easier than what I made it. And that's the right way up. The grass.
Yeah, Karen's got a good idea. She got water bottle with special holder. Then she can't fill it.
Okay, that's a clever idea.
Yeah, especially me saying, yeah, brushes in the tea or coffee cup, yeah. Well, I need to admit, this never happened to me. I was very close to put brush in my coffee cup, but this never happened.
Okay. I think at least one of us in this group have done it a couple of times. So this is going to go on your front of your card, and this kind of stabilizes the whole card together, holds everything together.
Crafty is saying that water looks amazing here.
Thanks. So I was thinking about having the trees. Remember I said I was thinking of using, that is SCB 128, I think. So I thought of putting some of the trees on the little layer at the back there. So let me just see if I take this out.
Caroline saying many junk journals painting their papers with coffee or tea. This is a very good idea for aging paper.
It is. Lovely idea. Yes,
Yeah,
I
and
think
then they saying the horse is taking a sip of paint water.
Let's hope it's non-toxic paint there, Belinda. And I think those birds.
And Crafty AM is wonder if you stick like that, it won't fold.
No, it does fold. It does fold. It folds to the side. So I have got, I thought of a really quick way of just coloring the trees, literally 5 minutes before we went live. So let me find my brush I brought you. I just brought a normal little brush, and I'm using the Glamour Gel Nature Green from Stamperia.
Still on my shopping list to buy.
Oh, I love this stuff.
Caroline is saying it's great.
Oh, these things are so lovely. I love the white. Let me just see. I've got the, what color is that? Chestnut white. You can actually, should have actually done this before we started. And it would have dried.
But it's drying very fast.
I think it does dry fairly fast. Oh, this one's gone hard. I was thinking of putting some of the blue in between. And this is why I tell people don't hoard your products. Because you know what? We always have this tendency to want to keep things for another day.
Yes.
Or for the next best project. And I've had so much. And it doesn't matter which brand of products you use. They all have a lifespan. Once it's open, you've got to use it.
Yesterday I was working on a new project and I found out that my primer is almost dry out.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us. See, this one's also gone. I wonder if I put a little water in here, if it will revive it. Let's see. I've got it for quite a while, though, I must admit. And they're almost empty, so I have used it. Oh, look how cool that looks. That's nice.
Oh my God, look gorgeous.
Yeah. And it didn't take us all day to paint it. Maybe I just do the birds in this color.
Annette is asking if I try add water to primer. No, I didn't, because in my opinion, if you add water, you will lose slightly what primer should do. I'm working a lot with MDF pieces, and
oh, it will become translucent.
My paint will not peel off.
Yeah, it will become translucent, clear up. Okay, so let's put this to one side for a minute.
So I like your little trees.
I love the trees. I love how that turned out, actually. And maybe, I'm just thinking as I'm working. Let me just see if I have green. Oh, it's not white. Got white. I wonder if we could add some, not that one, Sorry, this is now just off the top of my head. I didn't plan this. But I'm a glitter girl, so I just want to see if this will work, how it will
Should be
look.
what? Hello,
Oh,
Sylvia.
I like that.
Glossy gem.
Extra gloss finish. And Glam
Sparkles.
Sparkles, my favorite stuff in the world. I love this stuff. I put it
Yeah,
on
very
everything.
glossy, very glossy.
Okay. If we had green, we could have. I don't even know if they make a green. I think they do
They
have
green.
Yeah, I think there is a green. I just don't have. But it would have been really nice to have it in green. And we could have had extra leaves, but that's okay. So I am going to put the trees in after they dry. But what I do have is our little cub, and we've got the lion.
Priscilla is saying she bought sparkles because of you, Shamela.
I love sparkles. I sparkle everything, believe me. I'm a sparkle girl. And you will never say.
And everybody loves trees.
I'm very plain, Jane, when it comes to my clothing and things, but when I make stuff, I must have some kind of bling on it. So you see here, I'm just going to take off the old foam tape from my disassembly of the previous card. And I'm putting some 1 millimeter foam tape behind. And this lion comes from the back page of the 12 by 12 paper pack.
I am said looks terrific, Shamela.
And there we go. Yep. And sorry, I talk a lot to myself when I make stuff. So they always say, you know, you have to consult the professionals. So I speak to me. And if your card ends up not folding as well as you want it to, what I often do with cards like this, I make a little box and I post it in a box rather. Or we normally just hand over these kinds of cards to people. It's not really something that I post because our South African system doesn't post well anyway. So I'll make a little box and I'll put it in a box for someone.
Yeah, that baby lion is really cute.
He is adorable, and I'm trying to think how I'm going to place these because I want to be able to see him as well. And then I've got the giraffe, which I also cut out from the 12 by 12 pack. And even if he just sticks out a little bit there.
Handmade by Kenai, it's saying what a nice piece of art.
I'm just looking around me here to see what else I have that I can use. Okay.
And Teresa is loving giraffe.
Oh, thanks. This also comes off the paper pack, the 12 by 12 paper pack. So I'm just going to add these here as little embellishments. Like that. Yep.
Yes, pizza box for all nice art souls in this chat. Oh, I'm not there. Hello, Anna.
Stamperia's pizza boxes are amazing.
Yes. They are lovely and you feel like Christmas coming.
It is. I love getting a pizza box.
This is the thing. What a gorgeous card. Helen, I love your card.
Thank you. And you know, I like dimension, so I use a lot of foam tape when I make cards.
And for leading artists, thank you very much, Handmade Kenna. And Belinda is saying card-free pizza too. Yes.
Say
Free
again?
of calories, lovely stuff, will keep you occupied for at least few days.
Absolutely.
Okay, Shamela, there is question in Polish about, I'm guessing, pizza box, and I will explain something in Polish.
Okay.
Marta, pizza box to jest pudełko w kształcie pudełka na pizzę, w którym Stamperia wysyła swoje produkty do osób, które zostały przez nią wylosowane. Jak wygrać taką pizzę? Ktoś musi cię oznaczyć podczas live'a. Trzeba zalajkować live, udostępnić na swoim Facebooku i można wygrać taką pizzę.
She must be new then if she doesn't know about the pizza box, because I think everybody knows about the Stamperia pizza box.
Somebody is asking if I already start planning Christmas projects. Not yet, but I've got already some ideas about Christmas projects with new Stamperia collections, which I saw yesterday. Yeah, this is really what I love, and usually I'm doing Christmas projects from September till Christmas.
Wow.
Really, this is the most, well, I'm always very busy with Christmas projects, especially Christmas bubbles. But I saw lovely molds from Stamperia.
Oh.
And I just want them now.
Okay. I want to see what other pieces I have. Those are offcuts.
Patty is saying a lot of hearts. And Spectrum Art Creation is asking, did I miss how this folds? What size envelope does it need?
It should fit in your standard now I'm going to go centimeters, 160 by 160, which is 16 by 16 centimeters. It should fit in there. So,
And Crafty Amy said folds flat on the back.
say again, sorry?
Crafty Amy said folds flat on the back.
Folds flat, yes, it folds flat like that. And then, of course, you can write your little message on the back if you want to. I'm not sure what I want to put here now.
Conchi is saying it's beautiful. This is what I understand.
What I would have liked to have done was to submerge him in the water. I should have thought about that before the time. And have some more trees going up there, but maybe we can put this one here. I think like that. What do you think about that? And that one behind the lion. Does that work?
Yes, I like it.
No, like that. Okay, so we can glue this one down. I'm just using the craft glue. I love the craft glue for my cards.
It's one of the best glue.
And it does not make your hands sticky. That is one of the things I complain most about with glues. some glues make your hands so sticky, it's just unbearable.
So this saying is amazing, and Spectrum is saying lovely.
I will
Also
post a
saying beautiful.
picture. I'll post a picture of the finished one, because I don't know if my tree is going to stay there if I put it down now, but I'll try.
Valeria is saying lots of hearts.
Oops.
And Conchi is saying beautiful 3D creation, I'm guessing.
Thank you.
Yes, lovely project. I agree with you, Craft AM. After I need to watch on replay because of this during the live. I need to focus on comments and so on. Celia is saying a lot of hearts as well.
Oh, thank you. I'm just putting a piece of foam tape on the tree. I'm hoping it's gonna hold up. Let's see.
Thank you, Crafty AM. Love, 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 just incredible. Thank you very much, Anita. Everybody, love your card. Wow, looking super. So lovely.
Thank
Lindo.
you. So those little birds are so cute.
Well, I'm just guessing. Beautiful collection, very realistic project, beautiful.
Thank you.
I think it's time to start to learn Spanish.
So a lot of my classes, what I try to do with people is to explain to them how I think when I see a piece of paper, but it's really hard to put it across. It's not always easy because, you know, sometimes when you see something, it just clicks and you say, oh, that's going to work with that. But it's not the same for everyone, unfortunately.
No, it's not. Beautiful project. Thank you, Anu.
Thank you so much.
Precioso. Thank you, Christina. And Roberta is saying that animal seems alive. It's so lovely.
It does. It feels, but that's the paper. That's not me. Really, the paper is amazing. I'm just checking to see that.
Are amazing, but you need to know how to use them to give them actually life.
I think, yeah. I suppose you're right, eh?
Yes, I need to learn a little bit Spanish. Well, when I'm reading comments, easy comments in Spanish, I can understand because some of the words looking similar.
Okay, I found a quote which I think will work on there. Let me just cut it out. So this comes from the cover sheet of the 12 by 12. I've got my scissor full of sticky tape. So let's see if I cut it out, how it will fit on there. Oh, that one stencil, I'm looking at the edge of this thing now, and that one stencil from the Create Happiness collection. Oh, I love it. Where is it? I have it right here. Isn't this just the most awesome border ever? It's so cool. I think that is so awesome. I really, really like it. And this piece of paper is screaming. to be distressed, so I'm just going to listen to it.
Well, this is part of creativity as well.
Yeah. Brown. I know a lot of people, they laugh at me when I say that I listen to the paper. It speaks to me, because that's the truth. I honestly, I go with what I see, really. So, okay. I think I like that there, because they're all walking, so that makes sense too. And I'm going to put a piece of foam tape behind it.
Terence, I think I agree. The paper definitely talk to you and tells you what to do.
Absolutely.
Not just paper, also project. Sometimes,
Yeah.
well, for example, what happened to me, I finished project and I don't really like how it look like, and he's sitting on my desk for a few days and just talking to me.
Yeah.
This might sound crazy, but this is true.
It is. I believe you. Because sometimes, you know, you need a day or two just to absorb what happened and what you've done, and then take it from there.
Katie is saying your cards are beautiful. Love this one.
Thank you.
And Anita is saying have to rewatch and make this wonderful cards and lots of hearts.
Oh, thank you. So
Looks
I'm going
so
to lift
lovely.
it. I'm going to lift it so you can see what it looks like on the inside. Here we go. And it folds. But like I said, I would actually make a little box for this card. So when the person opens the card, they see the box inside, which the presentation will be so much nicer inside a box. And I've gone beyond the scope of the 6 inches or the 160 millimeters, because I put the zebras, the back of the zebra beyond the card. So mine is definitely not going to fit in a standard size envelope. So I will have to make a box for it. But let me just bring it up for you so you can see the detail.
Oh my God, it's really beautiful.
And then of course,
just get crazy. I love it. So beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
And if you wanted to, you can go ahead and add extra gloss finish to that to make it dimensional. In fact, I will do that afterwards, and I'll post close-up pictures of it so you can see what it looks like, because this is one of my absolute favorite things to use. I use it as a glue. I use it to create dimension on things. It is stunning. It's self-leveling, like Belinda says, as long as it's on a level surface. And I've been using this since I started with Stamperia, which is probably almost 2 years ago, and I've only just finished. I mean, this bottle is not finished yet. There's still a little bit in. I turn it upside down, but this is only the second bottle, and I use it all the time. It really goes very far. It's a fantastic product to use. So yeah, I think I'm done. I think that's my card for today.
Okay, let me.
Do you know our Facebook group Stampers Worldwide? The place where you can post your creations, ask for advices, and make new friends. And above all, an incredible source of inspiration. Subscribe now and join Stampers Worldwide group. It's for free. We're waiting for you.
Why can I not? Okay, front camera. Okay, I got lost there again. It always happens to me. I get lost in the reverse. Like to change the camera back, I get lost. And now I'm confused again with the right and the left.
There is so many lovely comments. Obviously, I can't even show them all on the screen because it's so many. Thank you. Yes, show us one more time.
I hope you guys like it. Because I kind of have to figure out now, right and left and right and left. The StreamYard thing is a bit of
Lovely.
For a creative like me, the brain doesn't function that way.
Yes, that wind is my fun because it's very hot.
Agnieszka, thank you so much. You have been absolutely amazing. Let me find myself. I'm trying to keep myself.
Thank you very much, Shamela. As I said, I will rewatch that live because really I want to see, without any distractions.
Distractions. No, you couldn't watch. You have to watch comments.
Yeah. Then I will watch it one more time because it's really very lovely card.
Thank you. I will post a picture of it and then I'll post it on the page and then I'll include the measurements and stuff for you as well.
Right. Thank you very much, everyone who watched our live today. Don't forget, like, share for Pizza Box on Monday, and obviously tomorrow, 3 p.m. again, there will be live on Stamperia page.
You look awesome, Agnieszka, with your hair blowing like that. You look like you're in one of those photo shoots today. I love it. Thank you very much.
It's too hot. It's too hot.
I had a really great time with you today. Thank you so much. I enjoyed
myself. Thank you as well, Shamela, and hopefully see you soon on another live.
Yes, that will be wonderful. Thanks. Bye, everyone.
Stamperia Art Bites. Introducing Bauhaus by Sara Alcobendas. The Bauhaus was founded in 1919 by Walter Gropius in Weimar, Germany. Bauhaus literally means building a house. Its goal was to create a relationship between manufacturing and creativity. It includes several influential artists: Vasily Kandinsky, Paul Klee, Van der Rohe. Although the Bauhaus is associated with minimalist design, students and teachers invested in creating surreal costumes for parties. And today, Stamperia takes you into this world of art, design and creativity. Introducing Bauhaus, the new collection by Sara Alcobendas.
Where'd you get those dimples, honey? Where'd you get that smile so sunny? Those kids, those rosy kids.
Scrapbooking papers, stencils, molds, and the new ribbon and the new ephemera.
How'd you grow so nice? Where'd you get that new blue bonnet? With the do-wacky-do-doos on it. Please make me happy.
And these charming fabrics in 4 beautiful designs. Stamperia. Art, creativity, passion.